those are actually pretty cool. They're right next to each other. They're
Sure.
cliffside. Yeah, on top of a cliff and right by the water. Pretty sick.
Remember that dungeon book I bought?
Yeah.
This is the most important structure, I think, in my opinion. It's called the Dungeoneering Conclave. See that? Now, what that conclave does is it churns. Cool. The Dungeoneering Conclave. See if I can actually find it here. See if I can find a list of my. Here we go. Dungeoneering Conclave. Dungeoneering Conclave. It counts as a research center. Now, every churn, a province in the city's domain will transform into dungeon, right? So it slowly converts your city into a dungeon, which I love. More importantly, gain 2 production per adjacent dungeon province. So I get +5 for having you as its governor, right? Because I assigned Dalton, Lord Dalton. Anyways, yeah, you can see the overview. I have 157 production. That's insanely high. Low food. Right now I'm upgrading the mint. That'll give me more gold. Step 2 gold mines. Because look at my income right now. I got 278. That's not bad. It's not the best. I want to get the bathhouse. It'll give me +40 city stability. I need one more farm to get it boosted. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend my attract population to Twinmont. Oh hey, deep quarters right here. Let's build a farm. Boom. So now we got 2 farms adjacent. The reason I like having my provinces together, one thing I haven't really done a lot is build special provinces. This one's called Farmstead. +5 per adjacent farm. So like, it's a farm, it produces extra food, and it gets, you know what I mean? So like, I'd build a special farm right here. You see how that green line? It's showing you what the boost is. So it goes from current income, which is 5 food, to 20 food. You see that? And then I can build a farm right here, which I'm going to do next turn. But now Bathhouse is boosted, so I can do that. And I've queued it, so now it's going to build the mint in 3 turns, then it'll build the bathhouse. And now what the cool thing is when Twinmont joined, look at this, it's automated production. I can actually have the AI automate production for me, but at any point I can come in manually and be like, I want you to do this. But if I leave it alone, it'll just do its own thing. Which saves you a lot of time when you're running like 3 cities. Which right now I'm juggling 3. I wonder if I can automate production here. So here it is, right here, bro. Look at this. I can turn on automatic. And then you tell the AI, okay, do you want a balanced income? Which the city will try to balance out the income. Highest value. It'll annex the province with the highest income resource values, which I want. We'll do highest value. I always go for highest value. I'm going to automate production. The governor I have assigned is, I believe, an agricultural one, which will boost food, which helps the city grow faster. I can change the name, destroy it, release it as a vassal. So what that does is it's allied to you. It gives you income and stuff, but I don't control it anymore. And I can transfer throne, which makes it my brand new throne city, you know, your capital. You can see what structures you build. So it has, you know, this is my newest city, Emberton. I was originally going to try to take over Gorgon's Lair, as well as this has a mana node. She took it, but that's fine because this is literally the entrance, and I wanted to lock down that entrance. So I'm fine with this arrangement. This is like my eastern border. There's also Silent Tomb, which I can still grab. I just don't want her to expand here and grab it. So I need to prioritize this. So let's send an army down here to deal with that. And if you notice, I started to build roads. So like all these carts, mine carts with tiki torches, these are my roads, dude. It helps me move a lot faster. Like my more people get around. Other rulers started a war. This guy's been going to war with everyone, dude. Scorpion guy. Let's see. Let's check him out real quick. So his name is Yordi Dolmen Driver. He is an overbearing Fey race. He's a rock giant just like me. Throne City of Neatgard. He's a reserved isolationist. Okay. This guy, dude. Let's go to diplomacy. He's at war with 3 people right now. He's at peace with me. He's at war with my ally that I have a defensive pact with, so I kind of want to go to war with him. If you look at the top, she says peace and war. I have grievances against him that's going up. When you declare, see, look, declare justified war. I can declare war on him. Or I can do something even better, which is, well, not better, but like, so when it comes to politics in this game, if you declare an unjustified war, it has far-reaching penalties, because what that appears to your allies is you're unstable. You'll just go to war for the hell of it. You're warmongering, right? But if someone has it coming, see, very minor. So I have a minor grievance against them. This tells me why. One is, if I declare war right now, my relations with non-allied rulers will go down 50. I do get plus 10 good points. The reason why is he insulted me once, right? And the reason he declared himself a rival to me. So I'm like, huh. I'm going to declare myself a rival back to him, though. And what rivalry does, here it is, declare rivalry with another ruler publicly. A modifier slowly decreases towards minus 300, meaning negative 300. Means we hate each other. Will be added to your relations with the ruler. Any grievance gained against that ruler will be increased by 40%. However, making treaties becomes impossible and any existing treaties will be broken. Additionally, a rising rival justification modifier will be added, increasing by minus 2 per turn up to 30. Maintaining a declaration costs 10, which is nothing, dude. I get plus almost 300. So I'm definitely going to get that declaration of rivalry, dude. You would declare me a rival. Very well. Let us see who laughs last. And I can pronounce him too. Like, you can denounce him. So if he does anything, I can basically spend mana and be like, hey, look at this guy. What's even messed up, though, is you can fabricate a grievance. So you fabricate a grievance. This enables you to start a war, but it cannot be forgiven, and it has a negative impact because it's fake, There's a lot of politic you can do. Now, what's also fun is you can settle grievances. So if he decides, like, I can basically say, hey, trade value 100. Like, hey, if you give me 100 gold, I will forgive you for insulting me. So if I'm really hurting for money, I can basically settle grievances, and it goes both ways. Like, if I have a lot of money and I'm not ready for war with someone, I basically will bribe them to look the other way and forget that, like, this is a pretty cool diplomacy in this game. What it looks like on the map, though, is he's at war with all these people. I'm going to talk to my ally real quick. See, we have positive influence. He's interested in gold. Same here. We found out the following contributing factors. Fighting too many war. I'm threatening them because I've gotten way more powerful than them. We're both good, though. She's full good. I'm mostly good. That's why she likes me. Again, paladins. Let's negotiate. Trade deals. Let's see. These are assets. I can introduce her to new people. I have resources I can offer, like gold per turn. I can give her Fireforged stones. She would love that. I can give her items like, hey, here's a Thunderbird mount, which I'm not going to use. I mean, maybe I can use. Actually, oh bro, I just reminded me of something. I can give territory away, like I can give her entire cities. I can also just send her a general gift if I'm feeling like really generous. And in return, they have Night's Rest. Wondering if Night's Rest is that.
About an hour, I'm gonna be getting something good.
Nice.
Good.
What resources do you have? Oh, you have mana? Nothing. So I really want Night's Rest. Not that I really want it, actually. Let me see. Okay, so Night's Rest is up, is top side. I don't want it. I can't defend it. Here it is. It's a conduit for magic. I want them to have this. But yeah, that's diplomacy in a nutshell. Is I can talk to allies. This guy is indifferent. I can try to make them like me. They're kind of good. There's a Storm Giant King. They're interesting. They feel threatened by me, which they should. Unfudale Showrunner. I don't like their warriors. You gotta be careful though, because eventually your allies. Like, what'll happen is if you make too many allies, eventually your allies. Like, these people also hate me, but they're evil, so I don't care. Yeah, they're evil. They're evil at war with each other. So these are the other rulers. Now these are the free cities. So these are like neutral entities. So right now Smogon is going to become, see right here, this bar represents your relations with them. I'm pretty good, but right now you notice that my ally, that Sunshield, she's going to be the ruler really soon. So like it's like a race. You can try to like boost allegiance by doing quests, by, you know, there's things you can do to boost spells, that kind of deal. I've locked in Twinmont. I'm trying to lock in Pebbleton right now, which that's a done deal. Like, look how far along I am. Goldbank, however, I need to give. I can boost my allegiance with them by using Imperium, so I'm gonna do that. Yeah. So, the Woven Craftsman. If I can center on the map. And then I'm gonna have these guys, the crystal guys. Once I get them to maximum, I can make all kinds of really good items out of crystals. Super important with them. Give me the technological and magical advantage over the whole map, you know? So here we go. Pebbleton is now loyal to me. They're not my vassal yet, but they're agreed to share their vision with me. And I can build on their claimed provinces. They will also reinforce against raiders if anyone goes to war with me. So they're basically like, they're not officially allies, but they're friendlies. You know what I mean? They have this like army. But what's more important is, like, I'm on this corner, they're on this corner, right? So my goal really is to lock down this entire underworld. I don't care about the overworlds. Like, they can kill each other for all I care. I'm taking over this underworld, dude. Which is cool. It's cool as hell, dude. The only time I will pop out to invade the surface is if someone tries to like win the game by doing some like wonder building. Like the game will warn you, like, hey, this guy's trying to win the game using a ritual. But here's the thing, the underground is so interconnected, I can pop out anywhere, dude. See all these entrances? Okay, so the stars. So this is an interesting conundrum. So I can basically increase damage by 30%, but get a -1 range modifier. But since I'm defensive based, my units kind of clump up anyways, so 30% is actually extremely powerful. I think I'm going to replicate this, because we're not... Yeah, dude. We're taking that. Basically, my arrows are heavier. They don't travel as far, both arrows and magic, but they hit harder now. And since we're all clumped up and we're not sniping, you get my point. So I think this is Evad. Okay, he's got some longbowmen, longbows. So like they're gonna shoot less far but do more damage. I'm gonna take obsidian weapons when I get a chance. Makes them do bleeding, like more damage but bleeding, because you know it's glass. What abilities do you have again? He doesn't... Okay, so he would go good as a bodyguard, Death Knight. See, he doesn't have any Mortal Champion skills, which is fine, because Evad is a Death Knight, so of course he has the Knight Tree. So he can heal himself, he's got extra... He's just chunky, extra health. Yeah, he doesn't need to be able... He's my... Yeah, dude. I'm gonna have him be my queen's bodyguard, personal bodyguard, I think. I need to find her though. Where is she? Here she is.
Yeah.
So I need to find a spot where they can meet up. She can move far. We're going over here. That's what we're doing. Okay. We don't have a time limit on that other spell. Although we're one away from finishing this one.
The quest panel. Here you can review your progress on.
Let's finish this let's finish this challenge. That's what I was doing. Let's finish what we started, bro. I want to see what that end of that quest line looks like. So in that case, we're gonna move over here. You're gonna move over here. Again, she doesn't have any bonuses to how she leads. She's just a straight up, like, she just fucks stuff up, you know. Like, she's an army of one if she wanted to be, which is the plan. These guys are gonna be like my generals, and you know they're good at leading other moles around, you know. So like my support. Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. I was sending my mage. This is what I was telling you about the one, by the way, summoner. One of my giant queen summon 3 stonewall units in a line, which deal 30 damage, pushback units on those hexes. And it has burning because of her mage ability. So they're like burning lava wall, basically. Fan the flames, inflicts guaranteed burning. So, yeah, dude. Benlana Acker, she's my mage. Magic attacks ignore up to 3 status resistance. So what that status resistance does is like their protection, but affected by negative status effects. Because her whole thing is about lighting stuff on fire. So she's terrifying. She's going to gain Devouring Spell next level. Deals damage to the target unit ignoring defenses. Like, yeah. Or, actually... Yeah, probably get some more of this. Endurance, yeah, get some... Make my army tankier. She's already strong enough, you know? Okay. Here's my scout. Oh, he's discovered some treasure.
Alright, so what I did notice is your voice is coming through, but they cannot hear mine.
Okay. Interesting. Well, I mean, I can probably set up the broadcast to include party chat.
Hold on, let me do some testing. Hold on, testing.
Here it is. Include party audio.
Okay, yeah, they can.
I just turned you on just now. Include your mic's audio. Turn that on. Okay, so I edited that just now in capture options. Okay. Cool. Oh wait, let's see. Oh, there's a lot of it. Digging. Cool. Yeah, you can set your scouts to auto explore, but then you kind of forget about them, and it's like the AI isn't as smart as you are. This armory looks good. Oh, requires foresters to bank. Interesting.
Alright, I'm just doing some testing just to see if I can hear my voice. Yeah, so it comes through your, like, I guess it picks it up, but it's fine.
Might be what's happening, more than likely.
It's just very faint, and it's only if I talk really
Like, I basically get to hear an echo on myself now.
Yeah, it's pretty loud. But it's all like I basically get to hear it echo.
Okay, Wizard's Bond. Oh. We can see each other's throne. We can call each other to war. And it leads to more alliance. Cool.
Dude, one of the biggest games I'm playing once that comes out is
Here we go. This is what I was waiting for. Go ahead. What were you saying? You're waiting for a game?
the level 5.
So the Paladin wants me to join this war. And the reason I waited, rather than declaring war myself, the reason I waited is my ally. She's basically gives me plus 76. Remember I have that Declaration of Rivalry boosting it by like 40%. So if I decline it, she will have reason to go to war with me since I'm like her ally and I didn't join the war. She wants a response within 2 turns. So I don't have to, I can decide later. Now I share, the reason I would do decide later is I would declare a rivalry on him and then join the war. You share a defensive pact with her, but they are not fighting a defensive war. So since she declared war on him and not the other way around, the defensive pact basically says that, hey, if someone declares war on you, I get to join the war. So they know they're messing with me and you together. So there's an evil giant we're gonna go to war with. I can turn this whole game, like, by the way, I'm planning on making Age of Wonders into a D&D campaign, by the way. You know that, right? Like, I'm gonna use Age of Wonders to create my own D&D campaign, correct? Anyways. So, here's the cool part. Now that I've waited to go to war, because I'm joining and I have a major balance, other rulers give me plus 200 positive relationship for 20 turns. Because they're seeing me as, hey, this is a person who likes to help their friends and their allies when they're summoned. I want that person. She also gives me a huge bonus. My vassal cities go up. Base global income, yeah, do you see all of this? So playing defensive and just having allies that summon you. Very well, Fiora, Torbuilder, he says through gritted teeth. If it is a war you want, a war you will get, call the banners. So, We're at war with them. He's at war with four factions. He's at war with everyone. He's also got the nasty shadow magic and astral, which, you know, he's all about exploiting weakness, deception. He's a little black and blue magic player, and I'm like white and red, dude. We're opposites, dude. You know. I mean, look at this guy. He literally is a Cyclops with this that mammoth skull, cane club thing. I know how to get to him, by the way. Neatgart. See this? He's got a little. But look at this guy. I've been spying on him, by the way. My scouts. So hey, he's got this fortress here. He's got Dryavovech. That's not his capital. I think this is his capital. Yeah, this is his capital. We're gonna take this city out. I don't care about his capital yet. I can hit him here. What I need to do, and look, Pebbleton, my ally, they're in trouble now. See that? So what I need to do, honestly, is boost my allegiance. Because the faster I get this pact to vassalage is 7 turns. If I boost that, now 4 turns. You see that? So in 4 turns, they'll be my vassal. What that does, I'm going to stockpile money. What I have is called a Rally of the Lieges. Remember I said call the banners? I can summon a free army, like units, to my ally that they get to use however they want. It's basically, I can hire mercenaries to protect my ally. Isn't that cool? Oh look, these two are becoming friends. That's good. And this is telling me, like, hey, they're going to be friends, so if I start bullying them or make them, you know, not like me, that might affect my relationship with her. You know what I mean? So, like, it's all about politics in this game. Okay, so now that welcome to the war, Fiala. Your D-Delman driver has no chance against us both. She's 100% order. I have 2 orders, so we're also using the same kind of affinity. Another reason she likes me. We're opposed to chaos. So there's a lot of things we have in common. We're both good, and we both like order a little bit. I'm more about Materium, though. I'm that builder chick, you know, the rock queen. Okay, now what's cool is something we can do as allies, I believe. Let's see. Nope. I believe there's a way to coordinate the war, like war coordination. Like, hey, let's both gang up on this spot, focus fire. But at the same time, she's also underground a bit, so I gotta make sure. Here we go. See, look, we share. We need to share vision is what we need if we're gonna. Oh yeah, remember how I have Declaration of Rivalry? You also have Declaration of Friendships, and that boosts our relationship over time. That's okay. So, yeah, see, since we're next to one another, it's causing us... Yeah, which, I mean, I can settle grievances right here, see this? I can clear the air between us. So, like, if you look, we've done the same thing. Like, we've basically claims on provinces. It's basically like an understanding that, hey, this is fertile land next door. I'm planning to expand there. If you take that, that's not cool, right? So she built that outpost right next to my city. She ignored claims. She did the same thing. So what I can do is I can be like, I can forgive it. Should be nice, or I could sell it. I need money, which I don't need. Counts as an act of goodwill, give a relations bonus. I can boost our relationship even more. I'm gonna hold on to this now, but I'm just kind of showing you, like, trade value wise, I can just sell all of this, make some money. Yeah, like there's a lot. I like the politicking in this. There's so many layers to this game, you know, like being good. Okay. So Silent Tomb is a silver level wonder. Looks like it's necromancy based because you gain souls. Gives you corrupt souls. But it gives me lots of knowledge. So it's like a crypt. And if you crack the crypt, there's probably going to be some magical knowledge or magic items in there. I think we decided though that we're actually focused on... Yeah, so if she clears this, she technically... Well, she hasn't turned this into a full-blown city yet, which I plan on keeping that way. Yeah, she looks like she's just got... Okay. I'm not going to worry about her stealing that from me. Plus, I can always I can always trade it back for her. Like, so if she conquers it, fine. I could always make a trade with her, you know. Right now, the important thing is to focus on completing this quest line, because you get really, really powerful items for doing that. This mint's almost done. Yeah, this give me plus 20 gold. Definitely want this, because look at that food bonus. They like happier and they're gold. And look at that source monarchy. So these are new items they've added for the monarchy type, which is cool. So right now this is our border. See that red? And these blue lands. This is like a weird maze. I believe my armies. Let's see. Power 679. Power 697, so we got a combined like 1300 power. We probably have enough power to like fuck stuff up. However, I'm gonna use my money that I have. Oh, I don't have a lot of money. 3 per hex. I can build 6 roads. I'm gonna build some roads. Look at this. So use your armies to build roads right there. So now it's faster to travel. See, look, there's roads right here. So they can move a lot faster. Hey, Mashar, what are you doing here? Oh, she's using it as a scout, I bet. Speaking of which, that's what I wanted to do. Let's go to diplomacy. I want to see if I can get her to agree to a share vision. I don't think we can do that yet. Oh, she wants gold. That's what she wants. We all want gold, girl. Oh, hey, this is ready. This is one of my spells I did a long time ago. So this is called Sundering Blades. All of my pole arms and shields get a 90% chance of reducing defense. So like they're tanky and then they make your enemies squishy. Which is pretty cool. So you'll see their weapons will get like glowier. See that? Let's get Awakened Tools. Gives actually Sign of the Huntress would be good too. Upkeep goes up quite a not that bad. Get Awakened Tools. Actually Sops. It's a polearm unit, which means technically Copper Golem would get Sundering Blade as well. Let's grab the Copper Golem summon. Remember we have the constructs. I took the construct thing. Foster the Meticulous. Oh, the bird. He's talking shit. So this means is that she doesn't like the bird people. And this is like, you gotta think like a high school girl. It's like, okay, so if she doesn't like her, which means then if I declare that they're a piece of shit as well, they're gonna like me. So if I go to like pronouncements, I can denounce them. Oh, you insulted me too? I'm gonna denounce you as well. Threat level wary. I can see like what's their power level. They feel threatened by your empire. I'm involved in wars. They are in need of an ally. Look, they don't have any allies. And yeah, I'm bigger and stronger than them. And look at this. He's got the same portfolio as me. He's got 9 in Materium and 1 in Order compared to my 10 and 2. But it looks like he's branched out into Chaos, which I don't like, and Nature, which I also... Well, Chaos is opposed to Order. So yeah. Empires or free cities with opposing affinities suffer relation. Look at that. He's also taken the stone... Yeah. You little hollow bone birds are going down. Oh, hey, look at this. This is your scorer level. I forget what the different... So I'm kind of in the middle in a lot of them. This one, though, however, I wonder what this is. I wish I could actually look at what each of those were. Look at this. After I did that, we may not be so different after all, Fiala. Your actions are promising. So yeah, she really liked me also calling it the same people out on their shit. Again, think like a high schooler, you know? I'm gonna get this guy to be an alliance. Look at this. Their strategy, they want alliances, they never break treaty. So once I get some money, I'm gonna make them say that they're friends. 10 gold per churn is like, look at my income is 294. The way to keep your income low is to not recruit too many units, because you know each unit has upkeep. These copper golems is also going to eat into my income, but you kind of have to spend money to make money. So yeah, there'll be periods of time where you're making like little to nothing and have a lot of units, but then what you do with those units is you can expand and conquer strategically. Oh look, I got a lot of overview. Looks like we are sharing some vision. Yeah, see? Some vision's being shared. Not with my ally, but with the free cities. Okay. So this is the final quest right here. We have to free these animals from cages. 475, that's nothing, dude. Send in the moles. Safe battle. We'll auto combat and win. Unless I lose a unit, which I lost. Oh, I lost a support unit? No way. I'm gonna retry this. There's no way I'm... So yeah, like, the AI does its best, but what that informs me is that they're either going to target my support, which is what I would do, or the AI put my support directly in harm's way. So what do we have here? We have the Butcher Ogres. They can bleed stuff, which I think I'm immune to bleeding because of my rock skin. And yeah, that's a nasty cut. Okay. Let's get her out. Conjure animated sword lasts for 3 turns. Oh, and when I animate it, oh look at that. Yeah, so I can summon a stone sword and it'll blast them. Let's put her over here. We'll have our units rally around her. Dolan, that's you, by the way. My right hand mole. He's got shield wall because of his shield. He's gonna boost some. Everything around him gets their defense boosted. Let's try to keep our squishies out back, especially since we know that's their strategy. Here's our knight. He's our offense. My right. So you're my left hand mole. He's gonna be my right hand mole. My fist. You're my shield. You know what I mean? These are cavalry. Same thing. Keep our ranged units far behind. These are my longbow mules. Yep, there's our cavalry right here. Now we have access to our spells. Stone Skin. Pretty sure Stone Skin's gonna protect us from. Let's give Stone Skin to her. I believe that makes her immune to bleeding. Let's see what her buffs are right here. Here it is, Stone Skin. She's slow, burning, Stone Skin. Oh, just 3 defense, 3 resistance. Take that. See what we got. Conjure Stone Wall.
How about you? Let's play World of Warcraft on TV.
I have long ago, but I don't want to talk about it right now. Where should I put this wall, bro? The reason I don't want to talk about it is I have an embarrassing story. So there was a girl I had a crush on in school. Now you gotta realize something. I only had 3 other classmates. So having a crush on one girl...
Your voice is still coming out on you.
I don't mind sharing the story. I'm not gonna use names. Yeah, like, I had a class of 4 people, right? It was me, another guy, and 2 girls. So like this one girl, and I'd known this girl since I was like 7 or 8, dude. She was into World of Warcraft. She'd played it at the time like 11 years solid. I mean, like that was her whole world. All she did was World of Warcraft. Her family, like she just lived in her room. And anyway, she was this, you know, weird, dorky kid. So was I. Growing up, very, very artistic, dude. This girl was like probably one of the best artists I knew. Let's see, I can charge in there. Oh, cancel defense mode. Let's do it. Okay, let's do that. Charge in at you. Yeah, let's do it. Take this, punk. Anyways, yeah, World of Warcraft. This girl was into it. Oh, nice. Oh, I diseased him. Anyways, what if I did this? Wait, what if I just sealed them off like this?
Well, yeah. So I started on a private server, and they have Goblin Knights.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, I'm distracted. I'm literally talking to you. I'm doing a strategy game and thinking. So as I'm saying, this girl I knew, she played World of Warcraft like every single day. I mean, she's on like a roleplay server. She's got like an original character. She's gonna make a whole book or an anime or whatever. She draws them all the time. Like that was her whole world. And like, I wanted to be part of that world. So I actually started a World of Warcraft account and I made a character. Now she's max level, and like, you know, she's got all of these friends online that she's playing with, and it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, she won't even look at me or talk to me unless I'm max level 2 is my thought. Like that's what I understood as a high schooler, right? It was like, hey, if I grind on this game, level up. Now you don't just do that in a day. Like that's that takes a while. Like that was my motivation, and it just became this distraction because like I would go over there and I'd watch her play for hours, you know, talking, enjoying my time, mind you. But like, I liked her family. Her family was tight. Her mom's really cool. Her dad owned like oh dude, he's chipping through that wall. Look at him. Her dad owns like a fleet of like boats out here, so I mean their family is well off. Oh dude, look at this spell. This is sick. Dude, I love this spell. By the way, I gave one to my mage, by the way. So like I can give you one of these rock wands as well. Anyways, yeah, that was just kind of like my whole playing a World of Warcraft. Oh, I can launch another spell. Rock Blast. Okay, okay, okay. So he's... Okay. So my...
I stopped playing for a little bit as far as hunting, but then when the Rathalos got released, I had an incentive to play again. So they said, oh, but when you hit like level 50, I think, you can then make a death thing.
Right.
Oh shit, okay. Let me try a little more, next level 50, and then I'll get a death knight. And
Sunder Defense.
All set here. All set. So yeah, that's what pulled me into World of Warcraft.
Nice, I see.
Like my hunter was only use the basic, which was cool and all, but yeah, I wanted to revisit the hunter in this private server too. You don't have any of the OP class.
Right. Yeah. Again, for me, it's like, I'm eventually gonna get like a gaming PC, so I'm not even worried. Ooh, this is the perfect time to try out my new spell. Check this out, bro. Let's see.
Get a Steam Deck if you want.
Again, I'd rather just have a gaming PC, dude. It's not.
Yeah, it's just an option.
I know, but
There's
here we go.
one game that's coming out that's but definitely
Check this out. Check this out, bro. Here we go. So it's an animated sword. Look at this thing. Now I'm gonna upgrade it into an animated shield.
oh, let's take a dance.
Oh, dude, yeah, it's a. I created a dancing sword. So you know some D&D terminology. I'm gonna have you come up behind me and boost my defense in case they get any ideas. Oh, look, I can shoot through the wall. Oh, this is sick. And I can use long shot. Here we go, sniper. Oh my gosh, look at that. Bleeding. Do they have a spirit weakness? Wait a second. Is these things weak to spirit? Bleeding, sunder defense, diseased. Oh, dude, he can spread disease. The Death Knight that hit him, he can spread disease. Okay, okay. Let's move you here. You have a 70% chance to hit. Let's just blast him. Look at this. I can get 66% chance of sundering defense and a critical percent, 20%. Okay, he resisted. No, grazed him. Oh well, still hit him. Oh yeah, dude, they're trying to deal with an animated free weapon. Then, dude, yeah, I'm loving this. Isn't that such a cool spell though? I just summoned walls and like strategically placed it. Oh yeah, dude. In D&D, this is my favorite spell, by the way, are wall spells. I love crowd controlling people. Immune to bleeding. Okay, so he's immune to bleeding. I like that this thing cuts people up and makes them bleed, so let's keep focusing on this. Watch this. I upgraded her boulder ability. Now he's stunned, 50 damage, slowed, lowest defense, look at all that debuffs, just hit him. I'm gonna send you in on the offensive here. Time to go get him, bro. Also, I'm gonna finish him off with the rock blast. Boom! Just throw another rock at him. Dude, it's literally a bug called Tum of Rock. It's like, yes, let's just use rock. Rock Smash, that Pokemon move. Let's use this. Heal my commander. My queen, here's some health. Let's put these guys here and they can snipe. 65%, that's pretty good range. Behind a wall, oh, I gotta hit him. And then I get that longbow. Part of the, yeah, it's like, yeah, they'll do more damage, long range, but like, because we have walls, they come to us. 30% more damage is nothing to sneeze at, you know. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, that's like attack of opportunity, just like in D&D right there, dude. Let's finish him off with the sword, that'd be hilarious. There we go, dude, that's sick. And look at that, look at the damage. Oh wait, what damage? No damage. So, no creatures to be found in the last open cage, but a large block of flow rock. As we touch the block, the flow rock shifts into the shape of an enormous key, without a doubt the work of ancient giant magic. This key seems to register your god or your power as it calls to you, drags your attention to the north of the molten scar. You see a dungeon island amidst boiling lava, chains leading to the darkest prison depths. So you hear the echo of a primal scream. Oh, the legend goes, by the way, that this whole cave was created by an epic war between my ancestors, these ancient giants, and I don't even know what to call it, but like a demon of some kind. And it opened up like magma, like split open the earth, and then the magma cooled and formed these caverns we're living in. But like, there's probably, you probably have to fight. Yeah, here it is. Anthanax is its name. It's some weird, I don't even know what it is. But the Fire Clan are like fire giants. The most aggressive of the giant clans, the Fire Clan often seeks direct confrontation with the rulers of a realm. Claiming distant heritage of Merida, these giants like to unleash terrible war beasts and wage war on the people settling in the lands they regard as their own. So yeah, I'm a rock giant, and these are the Fire Clans. I actually am going to be doing a giant, using lots of giants in my next D&D campaign, homebrew. Using this as inspiration, obviously. Send out one of your heroes to face the dangers of the Searing Dungeon. Here it is. And look, there's a bridge now that's opened. And look at this research post. Increases the chance of capturing defeated heroes in your... It's a prison. We can literally capture people and throw them in our dungeon, bro, as a prison. Unlocks Free the Primordial Prisoner, a single-use action which grants you a uniquely powerful unit based on the adventure within. That's an amazing combat spell. Free the Primordial Prisoner. So yeah, we're gonna, there's our mage. Oh, looks like our armor's done cooking. Let's give that to my queen first. Gotta keep her... See how I utilized her? She took some damage, but look at this. Shielding armor, tier 4. Boom. Now her armor went up to 11, and she's immune to fire. Fire resistance. Like, you know, whoever we're gonna fight, we're fighting fire. Magic resistance, fire resistance, status resistance, and rock. Super powerful armor. Once I get Forge Master unlocked, I'll start forging some more. For now, I'm probably thinking I'm going to put an army together. Let's put all my best units into one super army. The other tier 3s. And we're gonna grab one of these bannermen. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 power. It's probably enough to face this dungeon here. And that's what we're gonna do next. Gonna continue the quest line. I could move my mage in there, but that's fine. I'm gonna have my mage come over here. Yeah, come over here. This is where we're at war with this guy over here anyways. Up here. I gotta keep an eye out in case he pops up or he's gonna attack me. Oh, yeah, here's my scout. We gotta keep tabs on him. So we're still like literally exploring these caves. So let's go up here and see what happens. Looks like we can do some digging. Yeah, we gotta dig out the caverns to expand. Oh, we found Ember Keep. That's cool. It's a little ogre. We'll go over to Ember Keep, see what's up. Oh, we can dig some more. Perfect. Oh, we got compounding defense, dude. Here we go, underground vaults. Definitely want that. 3 churns, so look at that, 146. We want library, so we need paper, aka foresters. However, Emberton... Wait a second, Emberton is my newest city. We're going to need the castle if we want to unlock the tomb, because province-wise, it's farther away. Let's push that castle. Plus, it gives us gold income. I love gold. The reason I love these games is I love building an economy, dude. So here we go. I'm gonna take Forge Master, dude. Look at this. Increases maximum infusion points in the item forge by 1. So now, I think you, me, and agreed that armor is the way to go. So we're gonna go with torso. Also helmets for armor. Let's make a really cool cloak. No, let's go with armor, dude. We're gonna grab this rock. 3. Oh wait, we don't want that. We want status resistance. And see, look, we can make it even more now with more hit points. Yep. The dousing armor. Yep. We're gonna forge it. 420. Also, there's something else I've forgotten to do, which is... Okay, so here we go. This is you, by the way. And this is now you using a Thunderbird mount. So now you have a mount, bro. Look at this.
Oh, wow.
The Thunderbird mount give you +4 lightning resistance, and you have flying in your cavalry now, so you're faster. But look at that, you get like a freaking lightning bird. Oops. It's one of those things I almost decided to disenchant for essence, but as you can see, I don't need to disenchant for essence anymore because I can literally farm it. Looks like I need boot slots. So yeah, the mounts, obviously she can't use mounts because she's so massive. Looks like I need a helmet next. Also, the reason I need to rush helmet is she has this thing right here called Major Ambition, fully equipped with 2+ items, tier 2. And then she will gain Equipment Mastery, which is 1 hit point per item tier equipped. Super tanky. You can summon a copper golem. Okay. I think my mage should have it as a bodyguard. Right? Yeah, something that mage would have as a golem. Look at these guys. Pretty sick. Pretty sick. Sounds like something that would protect a wizard. She can actually probably clear these guys out now. Yeah, safe battle. I think you should get this, bro. There we go. Oh wait, you're a warrior? Oh, it's... Oh, here we go. Get the motivating quill. Yeah, you needed that. And the demolishing book of mentorship. Oh yeah, you can damage fortified obstacles. That's cool. So if we're sieging a city, you can just plow through obstacles and walls and stuff. Yeah, you become unstoppable. I think Juggernaut lets you just, like, I'm the Juggernaut and just run through walls. Also, let's pimp him out, bro. You're not a duke now, you're Lord, remember? We decided you're Lord. Lord Dalton Acker. Obviously he, him. You're not she, her. Hey, wait, they don't have my pronouns. Where's they, them? Just kidding. Do you want to be Dalton, or do you want to change his name? Your name, I guess. Lord Dalton. Let's do Ackerman, because... Or Ackermole, but like Levi Ackerman from Attack on Titan. Hero of Twin Mount. Oops. Just change Duke to Lord. You can also adjust your appearance, which is sick. Let's go with what we got. Let's see. Oh, this changes your race. That's what body shape is. Yeah. You wanna be like super buff, bro? Or you be like a twink, like super skinny twink? Let's make you meaty. Boost that buff. You've been working out. You want like super long arms or stubbies? You know, you got big arms, dude. You have tiny legs though. I'm just kidding. You be super tall. No, you're like medium. You're like hand size, big hands. Yeah, you know what they say about big hands. Yeah, you're like being. I can give you different skin or fur for your. Is it being snow-faced mole, or do you want to be black-faced mole, bro? I'm just kidding. Red. That's cool. I'm gonna make you blue to match your thunder mount, because now you're, you know, you gotta accessorize. Do you want any tattoos? Let's do this one. Pose, so when you see him, you know, he could be like doing a really cool pose. Hands behind the back. Yes, indeed. He's a scholar after all. I like this one, dude. Yeah, I like it, I like it. Oh, dude, look at that arched eyebrow right there, dude. I can give him an actual, like, beaver face. But yeah, look at that smirky on his face. Kind of, I don't know. Yeah, he's sassy. Big head, dude. It's funny, though. Big head mode activated. Actually, you're gonna have a big head because you're so smart, bro. Got the brains. Just... We're gonna give you these slitted eyes, though. It's like scary. Actually, yellow eyes, dude. Look at that. Hell yeah. Hairstyle. Give you like a braid. Man bun. Get that flowing hair. You got flowing hair, dude. Hell yeah. Oh, here we go. Bushy eyebrows? No, you got no eyebrows, dude. Cause now you can really see that like facial expression I was talking about. Yeah. Get some. You're gonna have that nice bushy beard too to go with you. Okay. Can I? Ooh, I can actually make your hair blue if I wanted. I think this one would be cool. There we go. That works. Outfit. Do you like having like the? That doesn't really seem scholarly. That's kind of more scholarly. Ooh, you got a little math book. Robes. Scholar warrior. That's what I'm going with. kind of like this one, honestly. Get some armor, you got some robes, kind of a... Do you like having the crown, honestly? Give you a wizard hat. You want to have a wizard hat? Mr. Scholar, dude. It's well, I can't really see your expression doing that. Oh, there we go. I think I like this one for you. Kind of like a Conan the Barbarian looking. Cape. Do you like the cape? That one kind of clashes with the rock. Yeah, right shoulder. This one is just wizard cape. We'll just go with this, I don't care. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Yeah. Yeah, dude, look at this guy, dude. Oh yeah. Alright. Looks like Gold Bank's opening up trading. 15 churns. Actually, you know, I shouldn't be spending my... I should be saving up for this, dude. Advanced logistics.
Increase your empire's affinity.
Yeah, we're gonna move a lot faster on roads. Nice.
What do you think about the tariffs? Do you think they're gonna help in the long run, or?
Oh my god, you're gonna fire off political... So, here's what I have to say.
It has nothing to do with political. But do you think,
So here's what I have to say. So overall, I'm gonna put to you in terms of like what I understand economy from. I play a lot of economy games, right? Starting with Age of Empires, where like if you have a strong economy and a way to protect it, you know, the whole trade war notion. Very important to have a strong economy. And you know what's funny? A lot of these economies are based on general happiness. When you agree, like, hey, if people are happy, they're gonna work harder. Now, if you go to Europe right now, their people get better, like more vacations, more time off, but more importantly, their CEOs do not believe in milking people every single like ounce of productivity. They look at it like, hey, we want people to have quality of life. It's not about money at the end of the day. It's about like we're creating something of value that's valuable to people, not just the people, the customers, but like the people who work here, right? So what is the tariffs ultimately going to do for common Joe, you and me at the bottom of that food chain? Like ultimately, what is this going to do for you and me? What are we going to get out of this trade war? Because you got to think, a war is fought to win what? Territory, superiority, you know, some kind of advantage. So ultimately what Trump is promised is, I'm going to outline what I think Trump's promising. He's saying, look, we want more jobs, better jobs, more high-paying jobs. So the reason we don't have more jobs, better jobs, higher-paying jobs is, well, let's list a few things. One, there's a claim that people are stealing our jobs. I don't like the term stealing a job. I think if you're the most qualified person, it's yours regardless of where you're from, right? Do you not agree? Like the best person for the job should be working that job. That goes against the whole DEI thing where it's like just because you claim to be a transgender, you know, you claim minority status in any way, shape that you can. Even white people, like I'm a white male, but if I wanted to be a minority, I can just say I'm trans. I don't have to get any surgery. I can just say, oh no, I am actually a trans person, and it's discriminatory not to hire me, right? I would actually get the company more brownie points saying, hey, we have a trans man or woman or whatever, right? So what I'm telling you with the whole tariff situation is basically this. The claim is that we're going to have more manufacturing jobs in America. I work in a manufacturing job. Right now, the market for my product at my company is terrible. And guess what? Is Trump doing anything? I'm going to be selfish, but this is just my personal point of view, how it affects me. All these fires that have happened, like, because it's awkward. I'm like talking to my supervisors. I'm like, hey, this might be above my pay grade, but I'm just going to ask this question. All these fires that have happened, all these cities that have burnt to the ground, all these homes, private family homes, they're not rebuilding these homes with more homes. When I say homes, I mean like single family quality homes. No. They're replacing them with like concrete, ugly, metal, concrete, stone buildings. They might use the plywood for like the walls, but like that's about it. And so my point remains is like technically the market. What I was told is the market for my job picks up during the spring and summer, because you got to think what industry uses plywood the most? It's construction, right? People do not want to work construction in the wintertime with the weather and the sickness and all that stuff, darkness. So people are going to have more time to work. There's more time, better weather. So hopefully the market there'll be a higher demand for the product. That being said, let's apply that on a larger scale now. Trump is promising more manufacturing jobs. Now, even if, let's just give Trump benefit of the doubt. Let's assume these trade tariffs actually work the way he says they will. Again, I'm not saying they will. Let's just saying if they actually work the way he says they will. What I believe would happen is, let's say we got more factories, and people have to want to work in said factories. Now, we demand a lot more for work than, let's say, the manufacturing jobs in India and China, right? Wouldn't you agree? Like, I would say that China probably doesn't give out as many breaks. It's probably really messed up in China, let's be real. Now, what that means is you're going to have... It comes down to like this, right? A person can only create so much, no matter how good or motivated they are. They're only going to be able to do so much. Now, that being said, these trade tariffs, right? Let's say they bring back more jobs, aka pushes business away from other countries. We make everything here, right? Now, the thing you got to realize with trade, this is important in my game. You cannot trade with a country you're at war with. Would you not agree? Like, it probably hurts trade relationships in Russia. It's probably hurting trade relationships in China. You got to realize, we've been trading with China for a while, and putting a 55% is really ridiculously high. And like, China is not backing down. They're basically saying, we're going to fight this out to the end. I just read that yesterday on my phone. Their prime minister is like, we're going to...
It's actually at 104% now.
You can say whatever number you want till you're blue in the face. Trump hasn't actually dictated what does victory actually look like in a trade war? This is the problem I have with like the whole calling it a trade war. Because a war has to have some kind of objective. Like, what are we actually fighting to win in this trade war? I think what Trump kind of hinted at is he said, well, we can get rid of income tax entirely, which I'm okay with that. I'm okay with getting rid of the income tax part. I'm okay with that. However, part I'm not okay with is he's saying, okay, we're going to wage a trade war against majority of the world, including people we've done a lot of trading with, at, you know, cheap labor being what it is. Now we're going to replace that cheap labor with relatively more expensive labor. Here's the other part of that equation. Will it necessarily create more jobs if we live during an age where Trump's literally funding, on the one hand, he's saying more jobs, manufactories, industrial, whatever. On the other hand, behind his back, Trump's been investing heavily into AI. How many of those factories are just going to have like robots from Tesla, Elon Musk? You know what I'm saying here? Like the Tesla, on the Tesla arm of things, they're just going to make factories that are Tesla factories. And that's kind of what I see looking at all the different pieces of the puzzle and how they fit together. Is like, maybe it'll create more jobs, but would that necessarily be like in production, or will that be like maintaining those robots? You know what I mean? Or ultimately what I see is like, I don't see the poor people, I don't see it helping the middle class or helping poor people get into the middle class. The whole Department of Education thing is the question I'm going to ask you, or like, what are your thoughts about Trump dismantling the Department of Education? And do you believe that there was, like, do you think that you can just overhaul it and replace it and it be better without a bunch of side effects, best case scenario?
Well, luckily for me, I'm not in a full-time position yet.
But you're aimed to be with your degree, right?
If I was in a full-time position where I'm teaching right now, and the school collapsed, yeah, I was pissed, because I was like, wait, I had a full-time job. That was like my whole goal.
Sure.
Now I gotta go back and like plan.
And you're gonna have to. And let's say you get that degree. If you get that degree, let's assume you get your degree, your PhD, but now you have to get it working alongside, instead of the Department of Education, I think he proposed the American Academy system or something. There's going to be new rules. Now, I agree with, like, I think schools became super liberal to the point of like, we're going to sacrifice educating people on skills that they could use to like benefit. Oh, I got more shit I can fight.
Well, that would be, yeah, that would certainly be trade school.
It's a huge army.
Great for people who don't, you know, they don't want the study aspect of school. They want to know
right.
So
So logically speaking, would you not say this? Listen, like, would you not say, like, logically speaking, if you're going to push manufacturing jobs, plus we have a bigger need to have more farmers and stuff, we should be giving students incentivize going into those fields. So what that would look like what could that look like? Ooh. I'm gonna do.
What I know is charter schools picking up. That seems to be where like a lot of the funding goes. Okay, you know what?
Right.
When I get my degree, if that's what offers me the $100,000 full-time position, then that's where I'm
Well,
gonna go.
what I'm getting at is this, and this is what I see. This is how I see things being good for you.
I can maneuver. Is what I'm
Well, let me add in my. Can I add my 2 cents into that? Why it's a good thing? So the way I see it, based on my personal view on politics and stuff, is that they've sacrificed prioritizing teaching practical skills. Math is a very practical skill. My job, dude, I'll put it to you this way. If I'm really good at math, because my boss always asks me, he's like, how's your math? I'm like, pretty good. I never got an F. I may have dropped not your name, but I'm like, I might have a buddy who's a math tutor who like can help me with math if it ever becomes too advanced, right? Basically, that's the reason I'm working the position. I did all the paperwork. So my job requires math the higher up you go, right? And you got to think reports on production, right? Calculating the square footage of every single board for every single piece of plywood that we produce in a day. And I basically was like, this week, bro, the last day I worked, I did all the paperwork. I was able to calculate about 100 and, well, actually it was like 70, around 72,000 square footage of plywood using formulas and a calculator and a lot of addition, you know. But I'm good at addition, I'm good at multiplication, I'm good at all that stuff and figuring it out, right? If I were to become a millwright, which is basically like there's an engineering path, like a mechanical or an electrical engineering path. It's a 4-year program. If I'm starting from the bottom up, I was talking to Fabian about this today for my career. I'm like, if I start at the bottom, and let's say I'm really not dumb, but like, typically if you're not super smart at math, this is what he told me. He's like, it would be 4 years of working 6 days a week, and on your 7th day, you don't even get like a day off. Your 7th day is like going to classes, right? Imagine doing that for 4 years, which I'm like, that's like being married to your job. There's no time for a relationship or like doing anything outside of work. And then on top of that, once you get promoted, and like once you're actually a millwright, those guys work a lot of hours. Now they get top dollar. We're talking like $50 an hour plus like probably more benefits and whatnot. Plus, mainly I want the skills for like electrical engineering and like working mechanical stuff, right? Because that could be a very useful skill in a lot of situations. But even after that 4 years, they're going to want to keep you around for at least another 4 years. What Fabian told me is, he's like, you can cut that number in half to 2 years if you're good at math. Because basically you take an aptitude test, I imagine it's something similar to like an SAT, and they see that you're actually already pretty smart when it comes to like using math to solve problems. They don't need to teach you anything, so like it'll cut your training in half. And I'm like, that'd have been a very good scenario. That would have been a very good. Well, I don't know, but could you imagine telling a high schooler, saying, hey, if you actually take math courses in high school and college, and you decide to like drop out, but you still have those math skills, that can still help you. Even though you don't have a degree in math, that can still help you. So like, that's really cool to think about. My point being is, learning math is important. It can actually help you earn more money, even if you're not a mathematician. That might give you a promotion or cut down your training time. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of more benefits than just, people don't really think about what benefits they are. They just say, oh, you need to know this. Right.
It's like logic, it's math. There's math for sure.
Right.
I was definitely gonna get some food. The corner store.
I love this. So the ogres are a new faction. They're not playable, but I can have the ogres join, because ogres they're not giants, but they're somewhere between a giant and like a orc or goblin, because they're big. Now this is funny. Size matters not. The towering brewer ogre gibbers in terror at your army's approach. He hunkers down, hiding his feature behind gigantic fingers. Seeing their leader submit, the rest of his tribe follows suit. The area is soon filled with the sounds of mournful howls and deep-throated cries for mercy. Do you allow the plaintive brewer ogre and his gigantic clan to retreat, or will you attack? So we can be evil. Slay them all. Pros? We get combat experience. Remember, we got all that combat experience? We get some levels, we get more powerful, but we do something evil, we're not evil. We can say, "Be gone, gentle giants," and they just leave, and we're rewarded with some good points, which I can get many ways. I'm gonna choose this next one, but it's funny. We big folk should build an empire together. That symbol I've never seen before, because we're giants. It's giant unique. Invite the brewer ogre and his clan to work for you. It's an 8 strength experience primal check. 50%. It's a flip of a coin. If he succeeds, the Brewer Ogre orders his kin to go to Duberg. Fiala Torbuilder receives 550 production. So this is basically like a workforce. We instantly finish our retainer's estate, which is amazing. 50% failures, we're not slaves, cries the Brewer Ogre. The clan attacks you. You gain 2 stacks of primal exhaustion for 6 turns. Makes us squishier, which is not cool. We can also conscript them as laborers, where we don't get
And of course, I'm short of safe summit to make sure.
I did a quick save. I'm not gonna save scum it, but it just kind of depends on. So there's the safe option. Here's the safe option. It's you get like some of the benefits of this. This is like all or nothing. Conscript them as laborers in Duberg. It's like, hey, we'll hire you. You come work for us, but we'll pay you. So the way that works is draft is in Duberg is blocked, so we can't draft anyone into our army. We can't recruit. It's not a big deal. We get less production in Duberg. This is kind of what I'm saying. It's like we can get more production out of them. Let's go for it though. I like this. We big folks should build an empire together. Deciding fate. Failure. Oh yeah, they're gonna attack us. I'm not gonna save scum it, by the way.
Remember today's unicorn
I lost a unit, but it's a tier 1 unit. I can get it back. Not a big deal. It's unfortunate. Should I shave scum, bro? I thought I just said I'm not going to. No one else is watching. You can pretend you didn't see this. I'm gonna save scum it. Now here's the fun part. I think the game. I'm pretty sure this game. I've tried to save scum before. I'm like, you're my one of my best friends. I can admit this. I have tried to save scum in this game. I will give props to the developers. Cause watch. Let me try to save scum right now. Let me double check that I still have my quick save. I do. Let's say oh I'm gonna try again 50% quote unquote. It's still gonna say failure. See that? So I've done it where I've like I didn't do it for like an hour or whatever. I just did it like let's try one more time. Well, I respect it. Well, it's basically like it's cut into the game that whatever. It's not gonna. And they don't give you an option to like leave and try again. So let's get the conscript them as laborers. Right. It's not. So like you can semi-save scum, but you're not gonna get the best result. You get like the second best, which I think is tough but fair. I'm just showing you. Like I think that's a really cool bit of programming they put in there to get around this issue.
Yeah. I think they already flipped the coin before the option.
Sure. And there's ways to boost your odds in this game too, to make it like more in your favor to succeed.
Right.
So we're trying to tunnel our way to. Okay, we're heading that way. West. Okay. Let's look at the map. Yep, let's keep digging. You know, this reminds me of. You've seen Lion King 2, I believe. It was the Timon and Pumbaa movie. The meerkats, right? They have this whole dig a tunnel song. Quick before the hyenas come. Yeah, dude, we're little meerkat mole people right now, building that tunnel.
I didn't realize they had their own.
It was just a funny little song. I sang some Disney songs tonight at karaoke. It was fun. Let's see, Duberg. This is our capital. Let's get that Wizard Tower Apex. Reason being is 5 Imperium income is really cool. Also gives us summoning of tier 4 and 5 units. Oh, we need 16. Oh my gosh! Welcome, whoever's watching. Decent. One person. No. Bro, we talked about this. Don't be weird. They can hear you. Don't be weird, dude. We are gonna build us a farmstead though. Right here, so look at this. It upgrades a 5 food farm into a 25. We need to start getting our specials. Look at the super farm. Central Quarry does the same thing, but with quarries. See, like that one will boost there. Look, they only take 1 churn, so yeah, I needed to do this a while ago. The clay forge counts as a quarry. Oh, we can do it here. No, it's not gonna work. This will work though. Pretty sure I can move the clay forge around, but these are costing me a bit. So it's not the best idea to always spend all your money to queue it up. See, I'm gonna save on that. Cool. So Fiara Tor Builder, I can get. Okay, let's see. Need that helmet. How's my forge doing, by the way? 3 churns left. Oh yeah, I'm making that super armor, huh? Right now. Oh yeah, we're going into the Searing Prison dungeon here. I'm definitely gonna save before attacking them. Now at least they give you the option to, like, if it looks like it's an unwinnable battle, it won't force you. So it's not suicide all or nothing with the wonders. The wonders are like mini dungeons. Let's send my Bennerman over to my mages. I think that's what my mage needs. Yeah, perfect. Also, we can get advanced logistics, by the way. This one's really good. And then this one's teleporter infrastructure. This will actually let us build teleporters. So we can instantly teleport from city to city that get them. Including our allies. If they have a teleporter, you can teleport to your allies. So like, it's very useful for, like, especially since we're underground and they're on the surface, we can just warp into their city if they're under attack. Yeah, dude. She's angry. She's ready to mess them up in this dungeon, dude. Yeah, let's see what they got. Safe battle, we should be fine. Remember, she's a super nasty pyromancer. Speaking of which, Scorcher of Undead Flaying. It's got Undead Slayer, Magic Missile, it does fire. I'm gonna take that, actually. Oh, I think it auto-took it. Yep, here it is. So her tier 1 Staff of Spirit is now going to be a Fire Staff, which is perfect because she is a Pyromancer. And also, because she's a Pyromancer, let's give her a little tiny makeover. Well, hey, I just figured it'd be funny if she had a little wizard hat to symbolize, you know, the Duchess Valana. She needs more wands, by the way. Cool. But now I know who my wizard is. Okay, we're still going west, right? Yep. So that's bedrock. We can't tunnel through bedrock. Mushroom forest, okay. Yeah, we got a lot of smoke. We can tunnel over here. Sometimes you get lucky and that's cool. What are we doing with you? Oh yeah, we just cleared off some rabble. Okay. There's a treasure chest here. Let's go check that out. Oh, we got another Fireforge stone. So now that we have 2 of them, look at this. Nice. I kind of want to give access to that to my ally. Oh, look, she's hit level 8. Let's give her Mighty Stomp, dude. She can step on me. And I mean, I didn't mean to say it out loud. Let's give her Mighty Stomp. Oh wait, Safeguard Rune though. When she goes below 60%, she'll gain 3 stacks of defense, resistance, and That's actually really good. I like the Brawn Rune though. That's she gains so look below it at the bottom. It gains immobilizing presence. So she slows down everything around her, and if they're already slow, they become immobilized. So you literally send her out, and she's like a super tank. And then me. Ooh. She does have a fire hammer, by the way. That's really cool. And single shot attacks. She has that. Okay. Brawn's pretty cool. Let's see what Keeper's Mark and Uncorruptible Spirit are about real quick before I make a decision. Because these runes are all new to me. Faithful is Order. Yeah, no, that's not really. Because they correspond to different. Like I can tell that Disruption is probably Unholy. That's definitely Shadow Magic. This is definitely Order. Life would definitely be Nature. So Brawn is definitely what we're getting. Brawn Rune. She's strong, dude. I really like this idea though of immobilizing presence. She just slows them down. Oh man, dude, I built this hammer. I didn't tell you this. Scorching Pull Hammer gives her 10% crit hit chance, 20% crit hit damage. Those are things I added. Then it has a sweeping attack, so it hits everything, causes them to bleed and to burn. So yeah, it's a pretty nasty AoE. Hits 3 enemies, 1 hex cone. Yeah, we'll give her a super helmet next turn. See our vassal. So now look, Pebbleton gives us 30%. Now look at our income. We went to 372 from like, we're trading with them. They also share their magic materials. That's probably how we got access to that Fireforge stone. And this is what I meant by the rallies right here.
Here, you can rally armies from
So we're going to get us some units. Now here's the cool part. You see how it says recruit to own city, but then it says guard vassal's capital or join vassal's next mission? What that means is I can have Pebbleton, because Pebbleton is in proximity to someone I'm at war with. I can have Pebbleton, I can just recruit as many as I want to, Now here's the important part, muster the lieges. This is something I don't use enough, because I don't save up money like I do, but I'm doing good right now. Muster the lieges reduces the time in half by 7. So it's from 15 turns to 8 turns. And because I have enough allies, I'm going to muster the lieges. It costs money, but I have disposable income, which is new. I'm going to guard my vassal's capital. Actually join their next mission. Let's give them an Iron Golem, a support unit, a shield unit, a support unit. Yeah. The Steel Shaper. Join their next mission. Yep. And so when they arrive, they're going to have an extra 2 units. Isn't that sick? That's what I mean by playing diplomatically, is like, I can't be everywhere at once, but I can, you see me playing very diplomatically, so. Because they're guaranteed to be my vassal. There's no one competing. You'd see other clan banners competing.
Right.
So they're going to be my vassal eventually. Even if someone were to join right now, they would have to race me, and I have such a huge lead on them, But look at this. This is what I meant by like join their next mission. Look at that army right here. He's pushing hard right here. The Doom stack.
Oh, wow.
Hence why I'm trying to buy time for me to get there. Because he's just going to take them by force. You know what I mean? He's going to roll in, siege them, attack them. So I need to find a way to get up there, because that's a long hike. Hence why I saved up money to just hire some guards, I want to get to Pebbleton. And this scout's gonna help me find the way to do it. I technically could be building like a super long road as well, which is probably what I should be doing. I'm also, look at this, I'm getting close to Skalrad. Sjalrad, I don't know how to pronounce it. Oh look, we found some roads. These guys I'm also going to be allies with soon. I can trade with them. Oh, this is new. Oh, because I have different packs. See, look, I have a Truce, Crystal Runner, Litharine Core. Support unit can link to units and take their damage for them. Draftable in cities. Gold Seeker's Pickaxe. Combo. Oh, Gilded. Gilded coats them in gold, and when they die, they give you gold. Look at that. Per unit tier. So yeah, you can turn your enemies into to money. Love it. I don't really have, I mean, my Death Knight can use it, but it's a tier 2, and I'm like, eh.
Right.
I could have given it to you, but let's see what else we got. The Empowered Titan's Great Bow. I don't have a Ranger. I do have a Mage, though, but I think my Mage just got a tier 2. Units summoned by this unit gain volatile summon, and pretty means that they explode when they die and deals damage, which is cool. I can get a level 3 unit. Oh, Litharite Skull. This is what I want right here. Look at this. Pay 300 mana. I got abundance of mana. Affinity and everything. Grab that scroll, dude. It's knowledge. But look at these later on these packs, right? You can get like Litharite Prism, some gem units. Eternal Pact. Oh, look at this. Get like a tier 4, 90% chance. Oh, Golden Curse. Enemy melee attackers, so if they attack you, they become gilded as well. That's nasty, dude. This is probably what I want, though. This is the bottom one. Usually bottom one's the best, most expensive one. What does it do? Unlocks the Eternal Studies in your cities, which converts the city's production into knowledge. So yeah, dude, that'll be like we become the new Eternal Sage. You know what I mean?
You have acquired an
Ooh,
artifact.
belongs in a museum.
Artifacts are unique.
Oh, that's a new
magical
thing.
objects
Artifacts are a
that
new thing
grant
they've added.
global bonuses to the
They have
Empire's
collection
own.
bonuses. Okay. Oh, we could trade them too. So like my ally might want it, and I can use that as a trading material for like something cool. So now look, I got it's everything. Look at that, there's more artifacts to collect in my collection. The turn after collecting all artifacts from the set, the happening Cosmic Conclave trigger, so it's like almost like a hidden quest. Okay, that's cool though. That was a yeah. It's a silver. We need to get you to, yeah, only tier 1 units though. Yeah, it is interesting, but I'm just thinking, here's what I'm thinking what we should do. They got nothing better to do, but here's what I'm thinking, bro. Let's have you build a road. And let's build that road all the way to my allies. Oop. I could have attacked them. Oh well. See, if I build this road though, then coming back they'll be faster, but anyways, on to the main event. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright. We reach the brim of the lava lake. The flow rock key shifts into a razor-thin slope, forming a bridge to the searing dungeon in the middle. Once inside, the drum-like chest beating of Anthranax can be heard. Large corridors tangled with sprouting lianas lead to the hall in which the primordial bloodbag. That's what he was. I forgot what a primordial bloodbag is, but if you look, it's tier 5. He charges and he throws boulders. So yeah, he's probably at least as big as my queen, dude. Now the celestial chains lie broken on the ground at the feet of the triumphant Fire Clan. Suddenly a strangely familiar voice begins to talk. It is unusual for prey to come freely to its own engulfment, yet freely she came, seeking to soothe my rage, whenever nature knew greater wrath. Violently shouting, Etuda the Cure leaps out of the shadows, her face expressionless and her eyes filled with Anthonyx Fury. Oh gosh, Anthonyx Fury got... Oh, wait a second. She got possessed. See, she was a little mole druid here. She was the one that gave me, like, a quest to, like, free these beasts that got me the key. Her face expression was ice filled with Anthonyx's fury, so either she was possessed or she was, deceiving us. I don't know which one's worse. I had aeons to bear a grudge, she screams, while the mighty figure of Anthonyx comes into focus. Now I must feed, and feed I shall. So, Attack the Fire Clan is a risky battle. See, they actually have a little bit more power than us. I can also gain the blessing of giants. Spend a big chunk of mana. It'll give me a blessing, the giant's blessing. It's gonna... Ooh, every turn one of the attacking units that hasn't been targeted yet gains super growth, race transformation. Oh, they're gonna turn into giants. That's cool. But yeah, it's not looking good. But at least I know 1430. But that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, what do we have here? Is that a fire giant? Yeah, these are the fire giants, dude. Look at these guys. So more than likely, Anthonyx is some kind of nasty fire giant hybrid. So look at that. Also has heavy charge. Can also throw boulders. I bet you that's the secret. Is like the fire giants are actually demonic. They're like a combination of giant and demon. You know what I mean? That would make sense. That's just my head theory, anyways. Kind of like tieflings in D&D, but instead of like a human, it's like what happens when a giant and a demon bump uglies, you know? We got underground vaults. Definitely gonna grab that. Okay, so for the Monarch. That's cool. Let's grab that barracks though. This is what I was telling you about. Get the clay soldiers. All about that dungeon build right now. So right now Clay Forge is being built. Central Quarry. So if I build another quarry next to it, it'd power that up. Powering up production. We need another forester though to build our armory. Let's grab a forest. Let's go over here and get a forest. Yeah. Yeah, there's no real strategic resources to gather, so now it's just like grab what I need. So I can grab the armory now. Armory is going to give us more draft, which speeds up training time. Starting rank will make them more veterans. They'll have better training. And then the Smith Guild. I might just get Smith Guild because it goes with that theme of being like, you know, I mean, it'd go really good because it'll have oh, that's a cool spell slot. Let's go with getting our armory up. And then we're gonna boost production here. Since it's one turn anyways, it's low, but that'll speed it up. So now that armory is going. What do we want after armory? With that underground vault, that's right. Yeah, that's a great spot. Great spot for that vault. It also sucks if it gets raided. Okay, so now... Oh, shoot. So now my controller dies and I plug it in because I'm a doofus. Okay, so now... Should be charging, but it's not. Interesting.
Oh, that's not good.
It is. It's okay. I got it. Okay, so this will let me build more cities, which I'm okay for now. And this one is actually really good. Breastplate of the Champion. Look at this. 20% with melee attack, 20% crit hit. But I mean, it's a tier 4. This one, special province grants 5 + 5 gold. Do I have anything good with this? Vassals grant 10 gold in tribute. See, look, this will give me a lot of gold. Destroying an emperor's station or conquering a free city grants a stacking 300 relations to all other free cities. Let's grab tributaries. Watch my gold go from 372 to 382. Should have went with special provinces, whatever. But I'm on the verge of getting more vassals. Yep, we're becoming friends with the Storm Giants, which is cool. I like having another giant faction on my team. It's like we're the Rockstone clan, they're the Storm clan, you know, just like in D&D there's Storm Giants and Rock Giants. And then there's, you know, Fire Giants. This is another new quest of mine. Oh, she's messing around up here with this. Look at this thing, dude. Lytherine Simulacrum. It's literally a crystal giant, like from Atlantis. This reminds me of Atlantis, dude. It is very cool. I do not want to mess with. I do not want to fight that. It's a whole bunch of rock army. Since I'm a rock giant, that's cool and all. I do not know what's going on up there, but that's pretty interesting, isn't it? Let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. You were gonna join my mage. Oh, wait, that's not my mage. That's my scout. Let's see what we got here going. Oh, save battle. Let's do it. Also, I gotta split up my forces again. Remember, because she's not really the best at leading. Oh, I got my dousing armor. I think we're gonna give that to your character, right? Yeah, you needed armor. Now you got tier 4 armor. Look at that. Boom. Dude, you guys getting pretty scary looking. Oh wait, he has the chart. Yeah, he's the one that can. So here we go. Because Evod is my knight, I believe. He's like my bodyguard. He's my death knight. Okay, he's all. It's not good. Do like the purging strikes, so that's not bad. Terrifying aura. He reduces their morale every turn. That's nasty. And he dispels a negative status effect with unyielding. That's also really good. So I can either have morale. So low morale, by the way. So look at this. I like the morale system, right? High morale will give you crit hit chance, more damage. Low morale increases fumble, which means they miss. And desertion, like they just run away. Like some units are cowards. They're literally cowards. The second that they get low morale, they will just flee and leave. It can lead to routing units. Yep, desertion. So there's high, neutral, low, very low, and routing. So yeah, I can make a very scary Death Knight. Or I can take weakening, where they just deal 10% less damage, and that stacks up to 5 turns. And it counters strengthened. In order to get that, though, I have to take the Sundering Sweep. Oh, this is perfect. Look at this. It's AoE, diseased, and look at all these. Yeah, it combines with all of these, dude. That's perfect. It's an amazing ability. Because his Purifying Scorcher, look at this, does diseased. It's really good against killing undead, purging strikes. Oh yeah, dude.
Go.
Yeah, if she can't raid that dungeon, at least we can fight. Oh, that's a risky battle. Yeah, this is like Fire Clan territory. Let's get out of here. Like, let's leave this for later. Yeah, that's our problem. We need to refocus our efforts. Problem is, I think we're like, yeah, we can't really get through here. We can go this way. There's more good. Oh man, look at all these materials over here. What do we got right here? Magic Astral Dew. Not really exciting. Oh look, he's expanded. Wait, no, that's not him. Ooh, that's not good though. Look at this. He's already taken out my... Look at this army he's got going. Let's see, he's level 5. He's got Dark Knights. Are these humans? Yeah, he's... Oh, they're Fae. They're elves. Oh, he's got Necromancer? Look at that. He's a little Necromancer over here. It's like the Dark Elves of the Underdark, you know what I mean? That's definitely a Dark Elf tentacle woman. She's mana addicted too. They all are. Yep, they're definitely like the Dark Elves, dude. The Underdark. I'm not think I'm able to save Pebbleton now. However, she's gonna be my ally too. Let's do friendship. Best case scenario, we can teleport and use her as like a... You know what I mean? Okay. Oh yeah, we're gonna find a... Wish I knew how to get onto lava. Grab that chest. Right now we're sneaking in, trying to get eyes on them. Yeah, we're trying to just... I don't even know what to do with this army other than... Oh, you won't be able to make it in time. Why not? It gave me 115 gold. Let's link up. Yep. Okay. Yeah, we gotta split our army up. Yep. So you are very good at leading troops. You give them bonus EXP quite a bit. You know what I mean? You got army leader, army trainer. You're an instructor. You're all about training them, whipping them into shape. Wait a second, we need to make a helmet for our queen.
My queen.
Let's give her this gnarly looking helmet. It's our biggest ability. Protection from bleeding and more defense. Plus 4 fire resistance. 4 out of 6, dude. Let's give her...
Oh wow.
Give her accuracy. But we're making her tanky. Let's make her magic resistance. And let's make it harder to, like, enchant her, dude. The resistant helmet. Now let's see what better names we get. Sometimes you... Enchanted helm. Flame warding helmet. I like... Yaka's helmet. There we go. That works. 150 crystal though. City creates 8. I'm wondering, let's go to our arsenal real quick. I believe I believe if you disenchant stuff, she has disenchanter, so we're gonna get more. Great Axe of the Chaos Consumer. Yeah, we're just gonna have to wait a couple turns to craft it. That's fine. Man, there's a lot of stuff to fight here, but it's not really worth it. Let's get out of here. Hero leveled up. Oh, it's you. Let's get logistics training. It's all about math. So with his unit minus 20% unit upkeep, let's watch gold go from 310 to 320, dude. That saves me 10 every turn. So yeah, the more powerful units, compounding defense, definitely need that. Falsely denounced. Oh, it's a she's saying I'm not to be trusted due to my past actions, even though I haven't done anything. He's trying to start crap with me, make me look bad. Remember, it's like high school, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's telling me I need to go into that dungeon, I know. I need stronger units, though. I need to level up. It's like Pokemon, like I'm not ready for that gym battle, you know? Oh, I got trade proposal. I'm thinking what we really need to do. I know what we need to do, Hal. This is it. We're gonna research teleporter. We're going to send my army up to make an advanced base. Looking at the map, there's quite a few. This is the region to build another city over here. We're gonna get this furnace. Yep. We're gonna push up here. Yeah, we're gonna grab that furnace. That's our next expansion. We also need another scout to go that direction, so let's build the scout real quick. So Retner's estate, let's rush that. We got 1,000 gold. We're gonna grab a scout. We're gonna rush it, and then we're gonna grab a knight. I don't have any knights. Little mounted. My new scout buddy, you're gonna go. Well, I can go this way too. Huh. Yeah, we gotta keep scouting. I like having lots of scouts in this game. Reconnaissance is underutilized. Like, whenever I have an opportunity to upgrade my scouts with like faster movement or more range, I take it. So this is interesting. Someone's got some claims here. Oh, it's the bird guys. Well, you know what? You declared war on me. Not war. So if I go under that blue, that's trespassing, by the way. It gives him more reason to like go to war. But right now, let's grab this. It's only 100. It's pretty cheap. Basic seafaring. Yeah, underground lakes, dude. It's like an underground ocean right here. We're spying on him right now. See this? See? You can sail around. Ooh, that's interesting. He's conquered the Evergrowth Sanctuary. It's a gold wonder. Ooh, that's one way to win is to get the gold wonder unlocked. Well, now I know who the first people are going to conquer after I take out this guy, or maybe along the way I can take him out. That red one is definitely his army. He might have sensed me, so the smart thing to do is to run this direction. Okay. Hey, there's you right now. Look how majestic you are riding that Thunderbird. Oh man, I wish I could take that Gorgon Slayer off his hands. Oh yeah, Shining Court. Notice they build their cities next to the mushroom forest because you can get wood and farms and whatnot. I really want to know how bad it is on the surface. Oh, it is bad. Look at all these nasties. Yeah, okay. I really need to figure out what I'm gonna. Let's just, for now, let's get that silver tomb out of the way. I think my mage is strong enough to deal with that. If there's any undead, she's gonna mess them up. Hopefully. Underground vault. One churn. It's not worth paying that much. The vault is gonna give me lots of gold though. However, ooh. Hello, Clay Defender. Look at this guy, dude. Also, something else I haven't been doing is my spells. Let's use compounding defense. As long as they're closer to each other, they'll give each other overlapping defense, which is cool. Let's grab this, the Sign of the Huntress. Then I'm also going to grab Awakened Tools. Prioritize that. Boosts production in your city. Ooh, look, we can expand. An occupied iron deposit, that's not good. We'll rush that, it's worth the money, trust me. I'm gonna grab this Royal Smith. It is boosted. Oh, it's the only thing I can grab. She doesn't like that because I basically cut her off from her. See that? It's the only place I could expand to. Okay. This is your city, by the way. I did grab the conclave. Let's grab that vault. I really need that. Let's see. That vault is going to give us so much money, though. And it gives us Binding Essence.
All the vaults now.
Let's just do this one. It's already a gold mine. Don't need to be too greedy. It's important to have a mixture of See, I need another farm here. Okay. Trade proposal. What do we got? You want to share vision? I've been begging to share vision for a while. Now look how nice I can see the top. Oh, dude, look how many cities she's got. 3 cities up here, plus an outpost, plus 2 underground. She's at 5 cities, and I'm still at 3. So I definitely need to start expanding more cities. Yep, that settles it. That's what I'm going to be focusing on, is getting another city. Available bounties. Capture Gold Bank.
I'm looking for.
It's not even worth that. Cause I'm pretty sure I'm already on track for, yeah, taking it over. I'm gonna boost it anyways and see what happens. Oh, Peddleton got conquered. That's why that happened, dude. That sucks. Yep. So Peddleton Lost. See that? They.
Oh wow.
Yeah, this sucks. I'm pissed. Like, this makes me want to just mess them up. They're like my only ally down here. Cool. She's happy that we have a mutual friend. That's so high school of her. I should have just put it to guard, but yeah, this is their remaining army. Sucks though. Okay. We need to focus on building up our strength, expansion. We're gonna take this prison, and then we're gonna take them prisoner, and we're gonna laugh as they're trapped in this. Cause I'm pretty sure this bridge disappears, and you're just stuck in a prison surrounded by lava. Like imagine D&D that like that's your prisoner is just in a cage. This is a giant. Yeah. Encouraging eternal thirst. Greetings. It has been some time since we last communed. As you are aware, we scour the realm for knowledge. We seek to chronicle and preserve all lore held by the cosmos. We surmised you would be interested in aiding our cause. Naturally, we will reward you for your endeavors. Okay, so we're gonna take a series. Actually, we can just do this. This will be enough. Minor one. Reclaim a relic for them. Great bird's nest. Easy. Soup. Oh, I should have went with the challenging one, dude. Oh man, I was worried for a second there. Let's see, bro. Oh yeah, that's right, we're also saving up for see, this is what's happening right here. I'm getting binding essence and fragments. Should have enough. Yep, I do. To make that. I think we talked about making a super helmet. Yeah, we did. By the way, this is another thing I learned about forging right here. Check this out. Wait a second, we did +4. Yep. The dowsing helm works for me, but I think there's a cooler name we had. Flame warding helm works. Blueprints. So everything I've ever created ends up right here. So forge it. Once it's forged, it'll be added to my blueprint, so I can just manufacture another one. Okay, so what to do? Guess we're gonna go raid this dungeon, huh? Okay. A wide-eyed scribe sprints out. He slumbers no more. Flee, fools, flee. A chilling wind as if a monster inhales pulls Valana towards the entrance. Its ground then trembles, but there is no rumbling. The black fog creeps from the mouth of the silent tube. It conceals a ghastly figure that feels as ancient and evil as it does regal. Your armies resolve dwindles while insanity claws at Valana's mind. The kingly ghoul whispers, I am the sleeper in shadow. Won't you join me inside? Unwillingly puts one step forward. So she has Dead King's Presence. For every turn, one attacking creature is targeted. If it has low morale, it gains insanity. Otherwise, loses 10 morale. Definitely don't want that. And he slows things. I can run in. Always high risk. Oh, it's not good. Yeah, he's the Dread King, dude. He's a nasty piece of work. Well, we can excavate though, at least. She's got all low tier units, so wasn't really expecting that. Oh. Okay. Let's shuffle research. Dungeon Hazard would be good. One more time. Bronze Golem. It's a tier 4 unit. Let's go for it, dude. Awakened Tools is ready. Can Emberton... Does it wear out? Okay, here we go. The newest city has increased production. Even more production. Let's give them a tavern. I need another farm though. Look at that mana obelisk, I guess. Nice. My capital. This is one really good. I'm gonna grab this wizard room of recall from the wizard tower. It'll let me instantly transport my commander back to my capital to kill these things. Another quest. Okay. Oh, yeah, we're recruiting some units right now too. Definitely gonna save up my Imperium and get that teleporter technology. So as you see, it's like it's very annoying having to run around. If I get a teleporter packed though, it's gonna be simple. Let's go take out the Silent Tomb, I'm thinking. I'm thinking that's what we need to do. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna grab my most powerful units. These two will work here. You guys are kind of a militia. We'll just put you in this town for now. When I say militia, these guys are literally militia guys. There's a spell called Summon Militia. Yeah, these are militia, little pikemen. Cheapest, lowest tier units. Put this guy on Auto Explorer. This is a new thing I discovered, is purple blue crystal bedrock. Yeah, but you can mine through this stuff. Would be a great place to have another this is like the mother lode right here of like having bottom minerals, crystals, gold. Great city would go right here. Speaking of which, it's my aspirant knight. Since I'm getting that recall room, now I have a clay defender with my knight. I have the room of recall, so look, I can recall my ruler right here. Trade proposal. I'll get in a deal with you. Oh yeah. We got for magic materials, buddy. I definitely want that Arcanium ore. You just want 5 per turn? That's a deal. Oh, I need focus crystals. I get rings of binding. Damage and oh, that's so good. Focus crystals. Do you have any? No, wait. I'm seeing if. Let me see. Do you have any focus crystals? You do not have anything. Get out of here. Oh, look, I can trade this. Nice. Mooncarver's Camp. Counts as a quarry. Other quarries. Need another quarry. Huh. Look at the Apex Tower, I'm guessing. Maybe not. State Hall would be great. Oh wait, I should track another one. Here we go. The quarry right here would be great. Because I can build the Runecarver's Camp up there. Great production, why not? Because it's my capital and I'm anticipating them to attack it, let's start putting up some defenses like arcane battlements. Alright, we're gonna take out the Silent Tomb next. Oh, you just got upgraded somehow. That's nuts. Oh, it's because they're becoming dungeon tiles. Remember that? My stuff becomes dungeon every turn. Well, let's take you out now. Why not? Did a little bit of damage. Got a 1 rank in my bowman. An arc fire orb. Let's disenchant that. You. 1327. I think that's strong enough. Oh yeah, low risk. Oh, they do frost resistance. Ooh, he's level 1 was little lich buddy. Don't lose any units. I want to watch you replay, honestly. Let's see this. Let's see how the computer does it. Like I said, you learn a lot by watching the AI. Ooh. We got an Umbral Demon right there. Little Shadow Balor. He's a Necromancer. Okay. We have that Undead Slayer, remember? That Staff of my Wizards kills undead. That's probably, it's Pyromancer, that makes, you know, anti-Necromancer wizard dude. She's gonna mess him up. I would use the... Oh, stun. Yep. Oh, nice. Look at that. Stone wall. Cutting them in half with it. Ooh. There you go, dude. Look at you charging in. Thankfully I gave you frost resistance, so you took less damage from that frost. Uh-oh, buddy. I need to give you flameproof armor, which I believe I did, actually, but... I need to keep forging stuff. Oh, man. Oh, you did retaliate for a lot of fire damage, dude. Yeah, I wouldn't have sent you in on a suicide mission like that. It's a mistake. That's what I'm saying. It's like you charged in. Oh, look at that. You just used your, that was you right there. You created another wall. There's double walling it up. Ooh, dude, she one-shot that guy. Do you see that? Longbows. Ooh. Dude, longbows are messing him up. Look at that. Oh, you're just fighting him. Look at you. You just killed that guy. Ooh, this guy's going at it. Dude, you're getting messed up, dude. I don't have any heal spells. I can bring you back, so you're not perma-dead. Cause yeah, I don't want to lose you. Oh, he's insane. Also, I wouldn't put the walls there specifically, but we'll see. Oh, he's insane. Look at that, he's attacking my walls instead. Oh, she's gonna throw a rock at him. Boom! Oh, at the demon and stun him. Oof! Oh my gosh, major damage. Bleeding. Made a skeleton bleed. Again, the AI is not using any of the benefits of clumping your units. They spread them out. Send them on suicide missions. Yeah, it's playing really badly. Oh, here we go. Summon a sword. You remember that sword? Thanks to that. Yeah, my guy's no longer insane anymore. Second wind. That's a D&D fighter build. Oh, one-shot him. Yeah, he has an undead slaying weapon as well. Attack of opportunity. See, this game plays a lot like D&D, you know?
Yeah.
It's like it's like D&D meets Final Fantasy Tactics, kinda, sorta. Okay, we'll just skip ahead. Oh yeah, if you summon the rock walls too, it deals damage. One shot. Yep, Undead Slayer. If I have two Undead Slayers, this is the perfect matchup with my heroes. Ooh yeah, dude, she just annihilates him with her ultimate spell. So I didn't lose any units actually, that's cool. Cool. Get the Channeling Mantle, 10% magic damage and crit. That's cool. Juggernaut Greaves. Definitely give that to my queen. Here we go. After fatiguing and nightmarish battle, the sleeper and shadow lies crumbled at your feet. The shadow has passed. We recall ancient legends of the Yod folk about an ancient tyrant who was eventually slain and cursed. So we're told that he would return to challenge any new power that seeks to claim these lands. You realize that your presence in the realm likely awoke him. When your warriors reached the Silent Tomb for treasure, you ponder how this ordeal changed you for the better. We have learned Unyielding. We automatically dispel a negative status effect every one of its turns. That's sick. So I can just gain knowledge, magical knowledge. I can take the Resistant Crown of Fortune, tier 4. Hey, there's our helmet item.
Oh, okay.
Whenever friendly spells cast, gains +1 damage based on the affinity. Since we do a lot of Materium, we're going to gain just more raw damage. I'm going to take the crown, dude. And that's yours. That's yours, babe. Yeah. And you're going to grab the Juggernaut Greaves while we're at it. She can just walk through walls, basically. And I think this fulfills her collector. Tier 2 plus items. Tier 2, Tier 2, Tier 3. Oh nope, she needs another wand. Yeah, she needs to be fully equipped with stuff that's Tier 2 or better. Which is everything right now except the wand. Which those wands are cool, man. I mean... Okay. Well, my queen has a crown. That makes sense. You know, that's what I was thinking when I saw that. Girls gotta accessorize. What can I say? Also, Call Ruler's gonna be up next turn. So I need to organize my army. So since I've taken Silent Tomb, let's... Oh man, but I really need... Okay, let's prioritize. First we're grabbing Teleporter. Infrastructure. And then we do not have enough for that. Can grab a granary though. Let's grab a granary. No, spend all my money now, thank you. I don't like being broke. Put you on auto as well. Okay, so yeah, we need to be careful with our scouts. Let's just put you on auto and see where you go. Everyone took a beating. First off, go here. Oh wait, we're not in allied territory though.
Yeah.
What else can I grab? Townfall 4. It's boosted, Grand Estate. Might as well, why not? Hero level up. Oh, my knight. Did we decide if we wanted to weaken them or scare them? Yeah, I think I went with weakening. That's why I grabbed this one.
Yeah.
Okay, Lula leveled up. I'm thinking Conjure Animated Shield is the way to go. All attacks gain Demolisher. Their hammer. Yep. She got Juggernaut. Oh yeah, she can just definitely gonna grab that eventually, but let's grab the animated shield. Or we can grab the animated hammer. Animated hammer would be interesting. Because she's like all about forging, you know what I mean? What do you think? Hammer or shield? If you had a... Oh man. I just don't know the differences because they do the same thing. Look, the shield strikes, has 70 HP, deals 36 damage, whereas the hammer also 70, also tremor melee charge. What does this thing do? It charges in. Oh, it does more damage as it travels. Okay, 60% of... Oh, but it also cancels retaliation and cancels defense mode, so you can send the hammer in to just break up like defenses. Whereas the shield doesn't have that. Interesting, it just hits hard. Okay, if I don't grab the shield, don't grab that. Oh wait, I can still grab other stuff? What the heck? Applies the trinkets. Applies the weapons. Interesting. Let's grab... I guess I can grab all the runes. Trinkets. So maybe instead of that wand, I'm thinking we're going to build her a new trinket. Because that's what these are. They could be a trinket or a wand. Another hero leveled up. Oh, that was from doing the dungeon. Here we go. Devouring. Oh wait, I can also grab this. Two available. Boom. We can grab this final one right here. What does this do? Arcane Strength, 20% damage. I'm taking that. 20% damage is 20% damage, and ignore. She's literally a pyromancer. All that damage. She's a duelist. She wants to personally slay a ruler in combat. Or a hero. You just blast him to death, you know. Especially because my guy I'm at Worth is a necromancer. Like, that works out perfectly. Ooh, channeling mantle. More damage, dude. Fortune critical. Perfect item for her. Honestly. I might give her the heavy armor greaves just because it's 3. She doesn't move that much. Yeah, I'm gonna give her the heavy armor. And churn. Oh, did you just expand? You did. I'm glad I grabbed that while I could. Because you could have just stolen my key tomb right now. I'm gonna grab the tomb next turn, by the way. A lot of notifications popping up though. Okay. Clean province has been captured, that's okay. Oh. They ended a war with a target. Okay. First off. Okay, we're back in friendly territory. So they heal faster. Okay, fun time. Let's see. First off, increase that. Take the tomb. Oh yeah, get some more magical knowledge going.
Yeah.
Alright, we don't need to clump everyone up. I think my spell's ready too, by the way. Let's recall my ruler. Teleport him. She got teleported. She has my other 2 units ready to go. We'll start heading out to slay these guys. You guys can join up over here, or better yet, the opposite's also true. That's you, so you need to be leading that army, so she's gonna dip out. These are all weak guys. Might as well take. Yeah. Cool. Here we go. Less range, more damage though. I'm taking it. Cool. Yeah, we're gonna take these guys out. Should probably keep training another unit. What can I build? Huh. Send you in to clear out these pests. Or not. The Troll King. The towering Troll King givers in terror at your army's approach. A 60% chance. Let's do it.
Well, this place is about to open, Bobo, so I'm gonna go get some milk. Put my phone in charge.
Failed.
Hey, bro.
Good for you too, bro.
Yeah, Mallory.
You take care, dude.
Good.
Will do. Oh, you're done. This is a good place to stop. Alright. Well, that's a 3-hour broadcast. God dang. You have a good one, anonymous viewer.